Welcome to video 3 of the ABCs of narcissism. If you missed the first 2 videos, it doesn't matter. You can go back and watch those in any order. It still will all make sense. This is not in chronological order. It will all make sense as long as you know your ABCs. But this series, I assign a definition or a word to each letter of the alphabet concerning narcissistic abuse and narcissistic relationships. Today, we're covering the letters M through S. And y'all, I had to stretch a little bit for the letter Q. Just you gotta bear with me. But M stands for manipulation. Y'all, let's be real. All narcissists manipulate people. Now, does manipulating people make you a narcissist? No, it doesn't automatically qualify you as a narcissist because people manipulate all the time, right? And some people manipulate narcissists to get them to do right, to get them to treat them better. I've heard of that as well and whatnot. But manipulation is a kind of damn near a tent pole in narcissistic abuse and just the field of narcissism, the niche of narcissism overall throughout the world. Manipulation runs rampant with narcissistic people. So yes, M stands for manipulation. It also stands for mirroring. Woo! During the love bombing phase, which we talked about last video, a lot of narcissists get you to fall in love with them. And one way that they get you to fall in love with them is by mirroring you, by acting like you, by picking up the same traits and the same things that you like and the same things that you choose to dislike. They mirror that stuff. So now you like, I got a good one. I done fell in love with a good one. I got a good man or I got a good woman that's exactly like me. We like the same things. Y'all know how hard it is to find somebody that likes the exact same things you do? It is very, very difficult, y'all. It is extremely difficult. Damn near, it's almost impossible sometimes. So M stands for mirroring and manipulation, but also malignant. Y'all heard of the covert narcissist or the passive aggressive narcissist. Some narcissists are malignant, and a lot of people will think that malignant narcissists are the worst. That's what a lot of people say, because malignant narcissists damn near are psychopaths, right? They act like psychopaths. They could be psychopaths, right? Malignant narcissists can be sadistic. They can be torturous. They can just try to hurt you in any way, shape, or form possible. So watch out for the malignant narcissist. That's M. The letter N. N stands for narcissistic supply. I had to stretch right there, didn't I? Narcissistic supply. That sweet, sweet supply that you hear so much about. Narcissists need other people. We need other people to provide us that external validation. It's like battery. It's like giving us fuel. We are fueled by other people, right? So we need other people. So narcissistic supply is something that all narcissists are after in some way, shape, or form. I don't speak in absolutes. Most narcissists. If I say all, it just leaves me open to somebody to find one case out of a million and like, Lee, you said all, so you're wrong. Most, if not all. There you go. Gotcha. But yes, narcissistic supply is huge in the field of narcissism. Have you ever heard of the term narcissistic supply? It's narcissist going after somebody else, going after other people and things like that. N also stands for, since we're talking about supply, new supply. The next victim, the next person in a narcissist's life, or the next thing in a narcissist's life that they're getting supply from. The narcissist new supply. The next relationship partner, the one that they left you for, the one that they're love bombing right now, the one that you're watching on social media, right? The one you're watching. I told, hey, Lee said, stop watching. I got to stop watching them because now I'm doing things to hurt myself, right? And that's why you got to stop watching their social media, because they are with the new supply. The last thing I have for the letter N on here, y'all, is no contact. I have the word neglect as well, but most narcissists are neglectful. But no contact helps you heal. No contact means exactly what it says. It's a form of healing from narcissistic abuse, from toxic relationships. It means no contact. You block them. There's no way for you to reach out to them. You don't text them. You don't look at their social media. You don't talk to them. Or low contact, right? I could have put that for L, low contact. Low contact is when you have kids, you have to communicate with them in some way, shape, or form. It's a form of no contact. It's only necessary contact. You're only talking to them, right, when you need to. So no contact helps you heal from narcissistic abuse. So that's on the cover. What are we? N, M, and N. The next letter is O. O. The first thing I got for O is overt. The overt narcissist. You hear the covert narcissist, right? Covert narcissists are subtle, like sneaky snake narcissists, right? The overt narcissists are the opposite. They're the active aggressive ones. Those are the ones that you can kind of tell that they're narcissists. They're loud, boisterous, annoying as hell. They're just like, you know that these people are narcissists. They're over the top. You know the best of everything. Kind of like what's the other one? What's the other word I use? Grandiose, right? Grandiose and overt narcissists are very, very similar, if not the same, right? The next O I have is obsession, y'all. Obsessed. Obsession. Any form of the word obsess. Y'all, narcissists, a lot of people ask me, do narcissists love you? I think that some narcissists have the ability to love you, but most narcissists are obsessed with you. It becomes an obsession with you. It's not real, true, authentic love. It's an obsession that they have with you. You know what I mean? And they're obsessed with you because the other O, ownership. They think you belong to them. They're obsessed with you because they think you belong to them, because that's the last O I have right here. It's ownership, right? Ownership. They think they own you. This is why they can move on to a new supply, and they feel like you have to stay right where you are. They don't want to see you with anybody else. I can't take it if you were with anybody else. But the whole time they got somebody else. Y'all, make that make sense for me right there. Does that make sense to you? I don't want to see you with anybody else, but I'm in love with but I have a new supply. Don't that sound dumb as hell to y'all? Does that not sound ridiculous as hell to y'all? You see what I'm saying? So, ownership. And I have object as well on here, and object constancy, but y'all can look those up, because those require their own separate videos, because narcissistic people see you as an object. I have that as an O, but we can get deeper into the next video. I don't like these videos going for too long, right? You got an OPP. You know me. You not an OPP. Y'all remember the song back in the day? P. Projection. The first P I have is projection. It's when they are, it's like literally like a movie screen projector. They project outwards what they feel about themselves, what they think about themselves, what they are doing. When they're accusing you of something that you haven't done, like, did you go, they come home, look, they come home late at night, smelling like somebody else's booty, and you like, and they all of a sudden start accusing you of sleeping with somebody else. Guess what, y'all? Typically, they're confessing because they're projecting. They're accusing you of what they've done. They're insecure. Remember, if you watch the I video, insecurities, they're projecting their insecurities onto you as well. How I feel about myself, I'm going to tell you that you feel that way about yourself. I'm going to make you feel that way. They project a lot of their internal stuff externally. This is what happens with narcissists. I also have on here post-separation abuse for P. A lot of people don't talk about this. A lot of people think when you get out of the relationship with a narcissist, that's it, right? That's it right there. I'm free. I'm done. No. Sometimes leaving is just the beginning of the next stage of abuse. And this is why some people would just rather stay in a relationship, because like, well, at least I know what I'm going to get, because when you leave, it can get worse for you sometimes, because the flying monkeys get involved. The post-separation abuse, they try to drag you to court and litigate your ass to death. They try to do so many different things to torture you, because you decided to leave them and you decided to choose yourself. This happens to so many people, right? This happens. The post-separation abuse is real. They use the courts, they use their mamas, their daddies, their uncles. A lot of people get involved in this, in the post-separation abuse. They can just use the kids as leverage. They can try to take you back and forth to court. They can try to keep the kids from you. There's so many different aspects of post-separation abuse. The last thing I have for P, I have the word psychopath here, but y'all know psychopaths are deeper than narcissists. All psychopaths are narcissists, but not all narcissists are psychopaths. It's like ASPD and all the other stuff is a little bit further up the chain. The last P that I'm going to cover right here, y'all, is pain shopping. You heard that right. Pain shopping. This is what so many people do when you're in a toxic relationship with a narcissist. You go looking for things that are going to hurt you. When you're looking at their social media, when y'all have broken up, when they discarded you, you're looking at that type of stuff, you're going to hurt your feelings. when you don't remove them from social media when the relationship ends. And you might be having a good day. You like, let me go look what they see what they're doing. You're going pain shopping. That hurts. That sucks, right? You're going shopping for things that are going to hurt you. That's what's going to happen to so many people. You have to put up your shopping cart. Do not add to cart. That's what you're doing. When you go on their social media, when the relationship is over, you're going to look for things that are going to hurt you. You have to stop pain shopping. Nothing on their social media, or nothing like if you're reaching out to their friends or their family members asking about them, nothing you're going to hear is going to make you feel better. I promise you. So don't go pain shopping. Now, QRS. QRS. I don't have a lot, but like Q. I told you I had to reach for the Q. Q. I have quick-tempered. Because there are a lot of narcissists out there that are very short-tempered and very quick to anger, right? Very quick to anger. But also I have quitters. There are a lot of narcissists out there that quit a lot of jobs. They have a lot of trouble keeping the same job. So they quit or get fired from a lot of jobs. They quit. They like to quit relationships when the relationships get hard as well. This is why they go find a new supply. Sometimes they'll go find a new supply just because they feel like you're outgrowing them or you're about to leave them. They're going to find a new supply just because of that. So they are absolutely quitters. Q is y'all. Drop some Qs for me. Drop some Qs for everybody else in the comment section, please. Now R. I have narcissistic, I have rage. I put rage, but we talk about narcissistic rage. That uncontrollable explosion when narcissists get to push to a point and they just pop, they just explode, and it feels like to you that they cannot be contained. Narcissistic rage, y'all, is really them trying to get you to shut up. And sometimes they can get very scary during these rage incidents. This is when they claim to black out. This is when they claim to see red. This is when they claim to not know what they're doing when they're hurting you or whatever the case may be. This is when they claim to want to put you through it. You know what I mean? Narcissistic rage is real, but a lot of times they'll just claim, they'll blame you for the rage. I only get like this because of you. You made me rage. You made me hit you. You made me beat you up. You made me do this. You made me throw that tire iron through the wall. You made me do that. Rage. The next R I have, y'all, is reactive abuse. Reactive abuse is real. It's when a narcissist pushes your buttons, or anybody pushes your buttons, and then you pop, and then you start yelling, you start screaming, you start throwing things, you start hitting them, right? So now you've reacted to their abuse. So now you look like the abuser. A lot of times when you're reacting to what they've done to you, they pull out their phones and start recording you. They start threatening to blackmail you and show these videos to your friends and family members to show everybody how crazy you are, right? They start putting this stuff out. They start threatening you. Reactive abuse is real. It's when you have a reaction to what they have done to you and you just pop, and you can't control it, right? The last letter is S. I told y'all the first 2 videos would be 6 letters. The last 2 would be 7. So we're going to cover S, and then the next video will be T through Z. Y'all know those letters. The last ones were kind of rough, but let's get it right here, y'all. What do I say? S. Smear campaign. The good old smear campaign from a narcissist is absolutely real, right? You get smeared. Narcissists are going to smear campaign the loving Jesus out of you, right? They're going to smear campaign the hell out of you. This is when they make up lies, rumors, conjecture. They spread disinformation about you. They want to ruin your reputation. They smear campaign is when they smear your reputation. And also, they will accuse you of starting a smear campaign on them because you're telling the truth about them. They'll tell you that you're starting a smear campaign on them when you're actually telling the truth, which is kind of weird. But that's how it works out right there, y'all, right? The next S is stonewalling. Well, I have the next S is stonewalling and the silent treatment. They are not the same. I know a lot of people, they use stonewalling and silent treatment interchangeably, but stonewalling and the silent treatment are not the same. Silent treatment is literally what it sounds like. It's them being silent to you. Stonewalling is them refusing to communicate with you or acknowledge your presence or just do anything of any type of value with you, right? So the silent treatment can be part of stonewalling, but stonewalling is pretty much acting like you don't exist. Right, stonewalling is building up a damn near a wall between your lives when you have to deal with them. The silent treatment can be part of stonewalling, but it's not necessarily going to be. It's not the same thing, y'all. If I missed anything, y'all, drop it in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button. You can go to mentalhealness.net for my coaching, my courses, my one-on-ones, and all of the other good stuff, y'all. Mentalhealness.net. Hit the subscribe button, and I'm out. Peace.